teams. You're going to read it. You're going to go into teams. And I'm going to look for the first correct answer. First correct answer.
I got it.
I'm going to be looking in teams for the first correct answer. Today I want you to give me the letter and the answer. Give me the letter and the answer. That way I'll know you read. Then just guess. Yes, ma'am.
Cupcake.
Maybe go eat tea. We get you straight in. Okay. I see some answers are being added. Good.
Huh?
Ooh, this is a different one. This is not the one from yesterday, y'all.
Oh, what?
Read it. It's the wrong bill.
Why we do it?
Because you still should know. We working on this
I
side.
don't know them.
We're working on comparing and contrast. This has to do with compare and contrast. If a writer wished to compare and contrast two things effectively, what would be the best way to proceed? Ooh, I love it. I love it. See, some people got some good answers. I see somebody's fingers were quicker than some other people's fingers. All right, so Preston, what'd you get?
Huh?
What answer did you choose?
D.
What is D?
Discuss the ways which two things are alike and different.
To discuss the ways in which two things are alike and different. What does it mean to compare and contrast? What does it mean to compare? What are you doing?
Look at the similarities.
Looking at the similarities. What does it mean to contrast? Look at the differences. So, Preston, go ahead and go choose your answer. Let's see what it says. Can you read the green for me, please?
Correct answer. But this is essentially a definition of comparison.
Good. Good. All right. Destiny, what's our learning target? You know it. Taviana, help her out, please.
If I can develop a comparing contrast using a graphic organizer, I can develop compare and contrast in my writing.
Good. I can develop a compare and contrast using a graphic organizer. I can develop a compare and contrast in my writing. You have two handouts in your folder. Go ahead and take out those handouts for me, please.
Right here?
You'll need paper also.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When you're ready, say aye.
Ah.
So it's just me and Quay today? Okay. Got 3 people ready to go. Ken, you ready? Tavian, you ready? Preston gets that ticket for getting the first homework, please.
You are looking work up for Jordan Wall.
All right.
For the respect. 10-4. Thank you very much.
We'll give about 30 more seconds to get ready. I still have paper to run. Quay. Make sure you focus, all right? I just said make sure, that's all. I didn't say you weren't, I said make sure. All right. The ability to compare and contrast information can help students in many different areas of his or her life. Students need to compare and contrast products that they purchase so that they can get the most for their money. They also need to compare and contrast information from various sources when making decisions about their lifestyles, their diet, or their nutrition. Good readers identify similarities and differences in two or more pieces of literature. To do that, readers need to focus on key details, remember that, key details and characteristics of what they are reading. Go ahead, can I get a volunteer to read? I need everybody to have this sheet with two passages. The passage about Mohandas Gandhi and Cesar Chavez. Can I get a volunteer to read Mohandas Gandhi for me, please? Person, where's your work? Where's your workout? I can get some volunteers, or I can have some people do voluntold. CC, read that first one for me, please. Who? You said you want to read? Go ahead, read for me. Thank you, sir.
I want to say.
Okay, thank you. Yes, it's just a paragraph.
Mohandas Gandhi was educated in the United Kingdom and earned a law degree from University College in London. He was greatly troubled by the way the British government ruled people of India, and he dedicated much of his life helping achieve India's independence. Gandhi taught methods of passive resistance, such as hunger strikes, to those who struggled with him. He never favored violence. In fact, he admitted to learning many of the principles he followed from the Russian writer Leo
Tolstoy.
from Christ, and from the American writer Henry David
Thoreau. Henry David Thoreau. All right. So he just read it. He read aloud, and you guys read along with him. What I want you to do is remember what I told you, that when you're using compare and contrast, you have to look for key details and characteristics. I want you to take about 2 minutes to write down and double check several characteristics and key ideas that you got from that first paragraph. So here. Just check it, make sure you see it. You need something to write with? You got something? There's a pen behind you. That's what the bill work. Excellent reading. Couple details. Now, we're going to talk about the rubric in just a minute, but just so you know, we have people who strongly grasp a Venn diagram, and we have people who are progressing toward it. A person who strongly grasps the concept of a Venn diagram can provide at least 5 details. For each circle. You got yours? Give you guys about 1 more minute. Thank you, sir.
on it too, Dr. But they had down on the phone. Give me 1 second.
All right, who can give me some, key details about Gandhi? Give me one detail. Destiny. He was a leader. Okay, good, very good. Give me two more. Somebody give me one. Hey, Cece, what's another one? He was educated in the United Kingdom. Very good. One more. Micah.
You went to college, you got a doctorate?
He went to college and got a law degree. Very good. Very good. Who are we talking about? Who did all these things? Gandhi. Gandhi. You have it. Right there. Very good. All right. Tavion. Cesar Chavez. Let's learn about Cesar Chavez. Everybody read along silently as he reads out loud.
Cesar Chavez was the son of the foreign workers. Born in Arizona, he was forced to leave school after 6th grade and began working on foreign facilities. He served in the U.S. Army Navy during World War II. Then he came back to the U.S. to begin working to create a farm workers union. He was disgusted by the low wages paid to immigrant workers, by the harsh working conditions, and by the lack of medical care and insurance provided to them. Chavez led a great war on the farm owners, but he did it without weapons and violence. He used such methods as hunger strikes and boycott to further his message. In 1977, the United Farm Workers became an official union.
Very good. Thank you, sir. All right. The same thing. I want you to write down a couple facts, a couple details. Those key facts and details for Chavez, Cesar Chavez. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, so let's look for some. What you got for him? What's this? What? Okay, so let's look. Oh, you saying this? He had migrant parents, so he's the son, not the son. Let's go. You put migrant farmers. What does it mean to be migrant? What do we know about being migrant? You know, that's immigrant. So there's a difference between an immigrant and a migrant. So what's a migrant? What do? They move around a lot. So they don't necessarily leave the country, but they are always moving. So his parents, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looked like, his parents worked on farms, so they probably moved from farm to farm working. Make sure everyone has their head up for me, please. I want to see all the heads up. Thank you. About 30 more seconds. All right, let me hear from someone who hasn't said anything yet. What are some details about Chavez? I haven't heard from Quay. AJ, give me a key detail. Somebody.
You said about him?
Mm-hmm. Okay, said that he helped to create the United Farm Workers, who became an official union. So he contributed to them becoming a union, an official union. AJ, what's something that you got for Chavez? He served in the U.S. Navy during World War II. Very good. One more. Somebody. Destiny. He fought for. Okay, he fought for what he believed in without using weapons of violence. Very good. Okay, so we have some details, some good key details. I want us to look at the Venn diagram rubric. So go ahead and take that one out, take that worksheet out. Look at the Venn diagram rubric. There are three things that you need to have a good Venn diagram that you want to focus on. This one, this sheet right here. You want to make sure you have text support of comparison statements. You want to make sure you have the placement of statements within the Venn diagram. And then you want to have the number of quality statements. So you want to make sure you have a good amount of information. You want to make sure you have information that's supported by the text. And then you want to make sure, more important, that you have everything in the right place. So what I want you to do is draw a Venn diagram. Draw what you think it looks like.
Bro, what you missing?
Yeah. Draw what you think it
Draw
looks
it
like.
again. We already.
So when you think in terms of placement, where does your information go? I want you to use the language of your learning target. What goes on the outsides? What you... Okay, Gundy's going to go on one side. But what do you... Gundy and who? Chavez on the other side?
In the contrast.
So what's going on the outside?
Oh.
The contrast is going on the outside? What do you do when you contrast? Say the differences or the similarities? Don't question yourself, just making sure you know. So the similarities or the differences are going on outside. Differences, so it's safe to say that you contrast is getting the differences? Okay, very good. So we're going to contrast from the outside. Contrast. Very good, Destiny. So if we're contrasting on the outside, what are we doing on the inside? Compare. Good. I'm going to put both at the top. Put comparing at the top. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your details in the contrast part. So you're going to put what you put down about Gandhi on the left side and put down what you put for Chavez on the right side. Now in the middle, you're going to put what's similar for the two. Once you get some things, let's do it as a class on the board. You can, if you have some ideas that you want to go up there on the board and share, you can go ahead and do that. And then we'll look at it together and make sure we have a strong Venn diagram. Yes. Once one person sit down, you can go ahead and go and you can add something to it. Let's try to strongly grasp it and have at least 5 for each. Make sure you write small enough for us to fit everything, because I try to make it as big as I can. Who's going next?
I'm gonna go to the book.
Okay, that's fine. So Tavion and then Michael. If you think you want to go, but you're not sure what you want to share, you can raise your hand and I can double check with you before you go to the board. Very good. Go ahead and tell me. I know what it says. That's good. That's perfect. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Because we want to make sure we have 5, so that we can strongly grasp it, and we want to go ahead and put it in something that's fine. It's at the bottom, Tanya. Destiny, you can go out the mic. Yeah, you can be looking for some. That Chavez side is looking a little scarce.
Go look on.
So right now, we're not in evidence on that side. Make sure you're paying attention to what other people are putting, because they might put the same thing you were gonna put. And if they do put that, that's fine. You just find something else to put. Okay, he's born in Arizona.
Dr. Stevens.
Go ahead, Dr. Butts.
I need 2 laptops in my office, please, sir. And I'm going to come back to your room in a second.
10-4.
I got something good.
Okay, when she has a seat, you can go. Destiny's adding something for all 3. And that's fine. If you want to put more than one, that's fine, because we want to make sure we get 5. We want to make sure we strongly grasp the concept of a Venn diagram organizer, graphic organizer. He was educated, good. Thank you. Taviana, you said you want to put something for Shabazz?
Okay.
Oh, God, that's fine. We still can use, at least, look, if we don't strongly grasp it, I want us to at least progress. Right now, we're not even progressing, because progressing says you have at least 3 or 4 details, and we only have 2 for each. So we do not have enough evidence, and therefore, when we develop a compare and contrast in our writing, it will not be strong enough. Okay, both of y'all can go, whatever you're going to put, that's fine. Good. That's a good one. Very good. I was waiting on somebody to put that one. That one's very important. That's different. He's different from him. should be, and this is Caesar should be. I like that you're doing some outside research. It's really good, but make sure you get the right person. Is it house? Here you go. Good, thank you, using some outside research. That's fine. I got somebody who, y'all have access to the internet, so if you wanna add something else, use your outside research, that's fine. That's citing textual evidence. That lets me know that you strongly grasp it. Yeah, you can't write at the same time.
Butts 25, because I'm near to your office for the computer.
10-4.
Well, I'll form users, work on form. Can I get at least one more for both? Somebody be thinking about at least one more for both.
Dr. Gales to Dr. Steve, excuse me.
We got that they both
Gales to
did
Dr.
something
Stevens class.
without violence, and then we have that both of them were leaders.
Yellow.
All right, what, you done? Oh, very good, that's good as well. He said they both went on hunger strike.